morning, no one wants to go in the yard on, I thought maybe too hot. I've got 7 cats. 7.
Something has been happening to our pets by Gina Marie. It's on her channel. So that's what I was kind of listening to. And there's people, text or writing in saying they're having problems. They've been having problems for a couple of days. Then James Kaufman, he had right here, he did the World News Report today, Schumann resonance spiking off the hook June 30th, 2023. It is. It's going like crazy. And remember I showed you, so let's see here. Now let's go here to my channel. I was showing you on my face. I know I just uploaded this, so a lot of people are not going to be aware of this, but just come to my mind because I was showing you, where's it at? Right here on the side of my face, you can see this guy right here. Well, he's got the top of his head missing. So this is a guy that the golden splash child that had his the top of his crown missing, right? He's the one that had in his eye lenses going across stock market and all this. Well, on the other side of my face is the girl with the ponytail and has the tiger on the back and she's waving the white flag. Okay. So I'm showing you that in this video because I'm just discovering it, right? So you can see the top of his head is all jaggy. That's so interesting, right? You can see like there's a whole piece missing off the top of his head. So when I went to iPet Go 2, when I'm looking at this and we're looking at this kid right here with the top of his head missing off, and see he's got the golden, right? Well, then you've got the girl, which is so right there. So it's like, it's this guy's getting ready to release. So where's the girl? Right here. So you got the tanks coming up. And there's something about this right here. So I'm going to roll it. And I think it shows the second sun coming in. There. I'm going to stop it. Because you see how there were 2 fish. Now it's one solid white. And so it's kind of like saying there's no more dark fish. There's this spot. And I think that's the second sun known as Daniel, Nibiru, Planet X. And then you have this girl down here, right? Well, I was showing you on my face. Let's get to the other side of my face. This side of my face, you can see her. Let's see here. How do we get her to look? Because now I see other images as well after I uploaded this. But she is where her face is kind of like on a big scale. Let's see if I can move in. No, I can't really quite see it from this image. I wish it's like this is the front part of her face and this was her hair. But let's see if we can back out. Yeah, back out of that. That's pretty cool. Oh, but now there's another image I didn't notice before. But let's see if I can move this to where you can kind of actually see her. Wow, oh, that might be her. That is her. On this, like a scale where she's kind of got a ponytail in the back. And so remember at this part that that Mr. Bones guy, the fireworks are going off and Mr. Bones guy blows that, like that unraveling whistle that they go for 4th of July. They just blow it. I think they're called poppers. Okay, that's interesting because I was wondering what was coming around here. It's like an arm or a popper, but it looks like a hand. That is a trip. I hope you can see that. Is that fascinating? That is that girl, I bet. Okay, so when we go back here and I pick out, so now, see, yep, I bet you that's her because this is what happens. 4th of July, I bet you that's why they're having a lot of problems with the FFA and getting people wanting to fly, or they're not flying, or they're keeping them grounded or something like that. Because remember, I was showing you down here, this is the 3rd day of this triangle. I got to looking at this triangle. If you notice, this is ultraviolet light, the rainbow. So it's flipped upside down, and we're going through the triangle, which is a doorway, which is represents D in ancient Greek and Hebrew, and it's a triangle, right? So if you look at the colors, they're pastel colors. So it's like the ultraviolet rainbow is going through into a doorway of pastel colors. That is so interesting. So we're doing a pole flip and going through the door. I bet you that's why a lot of people and a lot of pets and all of us going through this frequency thing. And then, oops, let me move back out. And so you can see it's a celebration, a 4th of July. Is it image right there? Oh, interesting. That looks kind of like a wheel or something. So he goes and he like pops her, but he doesn't pop her, right? He pops her, or he blows that whistle. Now let's look at this. Let's look at this up close. So we see her face, but is this coming around? Is that like going as the popper representing the popper? Because remember down here, you can see there's a deer down below. I wonder if that's representing there's going to be a change. But that's quite interesting because it actually looks like an arm or a hand coming around right here in her face. But do you see the deer right there? Um, and then there's that, I still haven't figured out what that is on my cheek right there. It looks like some type of seal or something. I think a seal. Not like a seal, but like, I don't know. It's something that's designed interesting. But so I wanted to mention that now I see what's playing out for this weekend. Oh, and look at this on a bigger scale. It's like an owl. Oh, can you see that? Or is it a cat? That is interesting. It's like there's 2 eyes over here, and it looks like these are ears, and it goes down all the way this way. Maybe it's like a big owl. Oh wow! I hope you can see that because she's just pretty obvious right there, and this looks like an arm and a hand, but I'm not sure what else is playing out. There's something here in this hand. Um, then of course there's the top of the deer's head right there. Wow, is this stuff wild or what? So let's see. So it goes and he's traveling. So this is representing the second sun. So, that's it. The doorway. Here we go. Here we go. right here, the doorway. I bet you this is representing that doorway. And then that's when everything starts to crumble. And now they're doing their dances. Everybody's jumping into the ark. Look at the bitches. Okay, and then, but I think these are also, and then boom. So this is representing carbon-based, right? Boom. Carbon-based, like leaving the carbon-based reality. I bet you, I wonder if that's what the rainbow is representing as well, carbon-based, because of the different frequencies and color. And this goes to crystalline. That is interesting. I didn't even notice the pastel colors that ran it until, after I started uploading, looking over the video, looking at the images on my face of what was playing out on a bigger scale. And then when they're talking about the human resonant, I'm like, you can actually see like this big shoe too as well, but it looks like kind of like a boot. Because remember I told you it's always changing. So interesting stuff. Okay, I'm gonna get this uploaded. But everything looks like we're like right there. We are right there. Maybe we should do a little dance tonight. Do a little dance. Oh, and that's interesting because remember right here where it shows that you see these flares coming off the sun. And I just did a video yesterday or day for yesterday that on BitChute this guy was showing. He goes, it's almost here. It's getting ready. It's getting ready to blow. And it was showing the sun pulsating these beams off, or these ejections off at the earth and tearing everything down. Isn't that interesting? See, everything happens for a reason. And then listening to Gina Marie and all the animals not wanting to eat. It's been a couple of days. They don't want to go outside. They make it out to the porch and they run back in. And, it is the human residence. It's really super high. So, since they're super sensitive, the house is probably more of a barrier from the insulation than being outside in the actual frequencies that they're coming off. So anyway, wild stuff.